Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Rytan RY10035. This is their part number. This is their cutter shaft, forgive me. RY10035. There is a link below this video to the exploded parts drawing for the RY100 and RY200 series machine. This is going to be part number 44 that is going to work nearest part number 22, which is the motor bracket, about right and a little above direct center of the page. And this video is to serve as visual and dimensional evidence of the cutter shaft lock. Okay, this is what's going to, you're going to use the cutter shaft lock in order to lock the cutter in place when you need to change it, is the bottom line. Something that I've done not often on Rytan machines because I find their cutters are superior, and plus I take it pretty easy when I'm cutting keys. I like that cutter to stay as pristine as possible. About 3 3/16 overall length. You know, the video will serve as visual evidence. About 5/8, probably about 3/16 thick, yeah, right in that range. It is made of steel. I would say black oxide. Okay. It's going to lock your unit in place when you tip it back. Okay. Now there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Rytan products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog that they have. And if you are looking for this, you obviously own a Rytan, and everything I'm about to say is probably preaching to the choir, so to speak. If you have never owned a Rytan machine and you cut keys, and you may have just found this video accidentally, I suppose, I would urge you to strongly consider a Rytan RY100 or an RY200. I've owned a couple of them, and I can tell you that they are absolutely substantially robust, highest caliber machines. Okay, the build quality is exceptional. I've used that machine on small jobs, and I've used it on epically long jobs where I'm cutting thousands of keys, where I would run it for 30 minutes, stop for 30 minutes, and I would continue through my work day until the job was done, and it works flawlessly. I can tell you that the calibration of the machine is exceptional. You can calibrate that machine so finely where you start to realize, why am I getting this incredibly? You want it perfect. I mean, to the 10,000ths, you want it perfect. But you cut keys and then you find that you can't get it exactly perfect. And what I realized was now I'm literally picking up the imperfections in the diameter of the wheel. You can calibrate their machine so tightly that you're going to literally reduce everything else down to that. Then, third, I've called Rytan for technical support in the past, and the very person who answered the phone, I needed to convert a punch machine of theirs from cutting, you know, typical Schlag, I don't recall, but to cutting small format. And this customer service rep, she was able to tell me, you need this, 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 and this, 7 items, knew it right off the top of her head, then followed up with an email. The bottom line is this: when you make significant investments in key equipment, you need to be able to support the material. Rytan does an on par or better level of service when it comes to supporting their product line. I think a lot of locksmiths have them. I think all locksmiths are aware of them. If you have any questions on the Rytan, this is their RY10035 cutter shaft lock. And every time I seem to order something, not every time, but almost every time, I get their current catalog, which is great because it's full of all kinds of really awesome tools. Any questions on the cutter shaft lock or any other Rytan product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.